Hi, my name is Mindy. I'm reading The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien, and I'm going to be reading sections from the 1895, and here we go. Give a summary of the major events and character developments in that section. So I'm doing each section for a chapter. So I think I'm just going to introduce the characters to you and explain how major events will happen. There is Bilbo Baggins, there's Gandalf, there's Dwarves in the Island, there's Dwalin, Silly and Silly, Nori, Dory, Owen, Boy, Golden, and then Beefberg, Bombird, Gopher, and Troll. These are the dwarves that are introduced. And Dwalin and Balin are brothers, and that's the most of them. You get more of Thorn, and you discover that background information about the whole group, like the dwarves village was basically perished by a dragon and the gold got stolen. And the gold got stolen and they basically need what they want exactly they want like in their property. So basically the dwarves and Gandalf come up to Bilbo for a journey. And Bilbo is a hobbit and Gandalf is a wizard and he is not really interested in adventure. Bilbo is a hobbit, hobbits do adventure. But Gandalf is insisting and not very insisting, he's not very insisting like convincing or persuasive. He's kind of forcing Bilbo, like he doesn't really have a choice. Like he's got to do this. You know, I picked you and I think you're right for the job. So a major event would probably be them telling the story or the background information of what happened, and then and finding out, well, Bilbo finding out what his journey is and how the dwarves come in and they're making fuss and racket and running amok and it's chaotic and Bilbo feels pressured to trying to be polite like a hobbit should be in the perfect host. So it's all crazy. It's all from I'm going to so far. Every character is major events from this section. Um, Personal reaction to what is happening. What are you thinking and feeling as you read? I'm feeling that this book is awesome, and I'm thinking that it's so much to catch on. Um, it's so much to comprehend. Really, there's so many things thrown at you, like all those characters I mentioned. It's just overpouring, so you have to keep up with all those characters. So it's definitely going at a fast pace, but I like it. How are you responding to the characters? I like them. It was very unexpected since I have prior knowledge about Gandalf and Bilbo Baggins since I did read the Tolkien's novels, The Lord of the Rings trilogy, so I do know prior knowledge about them. So I was expecting Bilbo to be boring, and I was really excited about Gandalf, but I knew I won't see much of it in this well, predict that I won't see much of it in this novel, which is very depressing. And I expected the dwarves to be dwarves, you know, they're very um, rough and not gentle, and they try to be polite, but they're really not. They're really stuck up, and they think they're better than everyone else, and they try to be strong and not being weak because they're dwarves. So the plot, I like the plot because it kind of gives you the first thing, like already in the first chapter, what's going on in this town. So a dragon stole their gold and their land, being small. So we already sent by a journey in depth. We have a map in the first chapter, and we're showing a hidden passage way to get their land back and to defeat this dragon. So they're gonna have to go through this hidden passage, and who knows what to do. So it's definitely very predicting that it's gonna be a really good storyline. The style and word choice, I'm familiar with it. The word choice, there's a couple of words that means like context is totally, figure it out and not simple, but understanding the style I'm familiar with because of doing like spoken study on it. Specific quotes as example. I don't really have a quote, but this is the song that J.R. Wilkinson himself about how the dwarves act in when they start running around. So basically, they're saying right here that the dwarves are like shift the glasses and do all this other stuff to his dishes because they're eating and he's trying to do good first and they're like, oh, we can do it ourselves and he doesn't really like this. But they're basically saying don't do all these things because Bilbo won't like them, but they do them anyway because they're not very gentle. They don't know really how to be civilized because they're bored. They're not really thought. So next one, why did you choose this novel? Again, because I love J.R.R. Tolkien. I read the Living trilogy. I've seen the movies, saw the movies, and also The Hobbit is coming out December 14th in theaters. And I want to read this novel beforehand and know exactly what's going to happen so I can live it, like, oh, no, it's going to happen in the theater because I'm those type of people. And they're missing the Hobbit to do part. But I don't want to be that one person to pull my hair out and be like, I don't know what's going to happen. And I can say, I've read the book, I know what's going to happen, and excited to see it portrayed in human story. And I really like J.R.R. Tolkien stuff, and it's nice to see Gandalf and Bilbo novels in the passage. It's a fiction, but the story is just overall phenomenal. So tell me the story of the point of view if you trust the narrator. I kind of trust the narrator a little. It is J.R.R. Tolkien who does tell the story. He did it in the Lord of the Trilogy, and he stumped me when there's a little irony there that Frodo really was going to go away from him, and Smeagol or Gollum, whoever like to say, actually destroys the name of Fires and Not It was not good after all. Frodo turned his back on everyone at the end of it, but really Smeagol does destroy it. I mean, accidentally though, but broken a million of the ring. So that stopped me a little. There's a little irony there, and you thought Frodo would be the noble person to destroy the ring, but he wasn't. So in the end, I got it. So I might be expecting a little something where I don't really trust it or something. It might be a little something that'll trip me up like, well, I didn't expect that to happen, but that's all in good fun of the story. Describe the setting. They don't really describe the outside setting yet. I'm pretty sure they will get to that, but so far we know the setting to be Bilbo Baggins' place in the Hobbit hole. He was under a hill in the Shire, this Hobbit village, and there's a hole under the hill, and it's like a ground floor, new green, fresh. You go in, there's hardwood floors, it's quite elegant, quite simplistic, it's suitable for a Hobbit. There's only one floor, every room, the best rooms in the house have windows, and it basically describes that it's very small, very quaint, he just lived there. And he came from a family, the Baggins family, that did have money. So there is a sense of wealth in his household. Who are the main characters and what problems do they face? Bilbo Baggins, I would think is the main character because the book title is The Hobbit, and he is the only Hobbit mentioned yet. And he was asked to go on this daring adventure, even though no Hobbit goes on any adventure. And the problem he faces is deciding whether he should go or not. There is a push or pull of emotions throughout the chapter where he feels like he's very excited to finish and screeched over, the fact of thinking about going out there into that and facing this dragon. And he's also a little anxious and nervous and excited all at the same time. But overall he's overwhelmed, and I feel like since he is overwhelmed, that's the problem he faces. Like he's so pressured by all these people coming on top of him that he's so indecisive that he wants to choose one. All he really wants to do is go to bed and that's what he does in the chapter. That's how the chapter calls him that. What do you predict will happen and why do you predict it? I predict that Gilbert will go on this adventure because The Hobbit won't be a book if he didn't. And I predict this because he was excited and he was anxious. And overall, he is the polite hobbit that every hobbit is supposed to be. So he wouldn't want to let his ward down like everything taken away from him and anything like that. He will do the nice thing and he will help them out. And overall, he would want to be that person so he can go out and he's living the same life, the same life as a hobbit does, eating, being polite, staying in the household. They don't do much. So going out there and seeing the world is something I'm pretty sure every hobbit is dreaming of. Even though he knows he's not supposed to, even though that's not what regular hobbits do, he's doing it anyway because it's his own person. And yeah, that's all for this that. And knowing Bilbo's prior knowledge from the other, you know, films and the movies, he does go on the adventure. So I already know he does. So, but if I didn't know that, I would still predict it because it's like everything. So that's the end of all the questions. And then it's journal one in the first chapter. And I hope you enjoy it. And journal two will be coming soon.